Hello and welcome to today's video. The polish for today is Lemon by Bee's Knees Lacquer. Before we get to the polish itself, here is the current state of my nails. I did manage to grow out my thumb a little, so I removed my gel overlay, and I only had to file off a small amount of one corner. If you are looking for consistent nail shape on my channel, you are destined to be disappointed. As of now, recording this audio, I have managed to crack off the other corner of the same nail. Because I've already removed my gel base, I did put on a clear lacquer base coat. My nail stain is slowly but surely growing out. It has also faded a little bit, which is nice for me. I will laugh if by the time it reaches the end of my nail, it also manages to fade completely. Just because of the irony of neither filing it off nor waiting for it to fade having any sort of advantage in the race to get rid of it. And as we're moving into the first coat of the nail polish, I did look at the official website for a description of this polish, and initially I thought I was going to disagree with it. Hear me out. I thought it had a slightly blue tinted base, sort of a powder blue color. And I thought that all the time that I was wearing it. But when I went to take it off, it did indeed have no base color. So that pale powdery blue must be part of the shimmer. You can see here as I start tilting my nail back and forth that it sort of shows up as sort of a pale grayish powdery blue tint. Again, it's very pale, not really noticeable. And I did notice that overall with this polish, that effect only shows up really with sunlight. This is a very translucent polish, so in the sunlight it is definitely at its most translucent. As you move into lower lighting areas and scenarios, it does start to take on a more metallic look and a more opaque look, but it is very much the illusion of opacity. As the second coat starts, I think it's important to mention that this is a polish that will never be opaque. Its opacity is reached through its shimmer, so it doesn't really have true opacity. I stopped in 2 coats because I felt I had built up enough shimmer that I was happy, and I honestly didn't think that a third was going to give me so much more shimmer as to spectacularly change the look of the polish. Now, regarding the shimmer, it does shift just a little bit. It starts as a barely chartreuse yellow, in other words, yellow with barely a drop of green in it, shifts over into a true yellow, and then on the other end will look almost a peachy color, just that bit of orange in there. The last component of this polish is its reflective glitter. Now, it's mostly silver reflective glitter. There are scenarios where I see other colors than silver, but I have a feeling it might have to do with the interaction of the shimmer and the glitter together, creating the illusion that there might be glitter of other colors in there, because I was seeing little flashes of red, flashes of blue. At some points I saw flashes of green, but they weren't consistent. It was hard to reproduce them, and you'll see in my sunlight shots in just a little bit how that occurs. I haven't used any methodology to show the reflective glitter except full sunlight. I don't really like how it looks underneath a phone flash, so I would never really record it that way. And as we're about to go into that sunlight shot, you'll see that powdery blue illusion that's created by the shimmer. You'll see a bit of that lemony color as well as the peachy color of the shimmer. And as I go to show you my thumb, you'll notice it goes out of focus near the end of the shot, and you'll see those other bits of color that I had struggled to understand in the context of silver glitter. At this point, the only thing I can think is, we're all living a shared delusion. I don't know. You tell me. Next, we're going to see this in bright but indirect sunlight, and you'll notice that the metallic quality of the nail polish starts to become more apparent. You're really not seeing that powder blue tint anymore, and you're losing the effect of the reflective glitter to some extent. You're also seeing the true yellow or lemony version of the shimmer a little bit better now as well. In a second, we'll move into a low light shot, and you'll see that you very much see just about only shimmer now, and it is very yellow. I have, however, created a problem by wearing a bright blue t-shirt, which reflects sometimes in that very shiny polish, so I apologize for that. And this is what I mean by the illusion of opacity. Here in the lower lighting scenario, you'd never know there was no base tint to this particular polish. And that's everything for today. Thank you for watching. I'm always happy anybody watches any of these. And please enjoy a chipmunk eating out of a little bowl.